Welcome, guys, to the Teen Heart to Heart platform. I'm your host, Nalia Kaban. And so today we're going to talk about teenage pregnancy. And to start us off, I have a friend of mine who has been through that experience. So let's hear what she has to say.
We are both Kiswahili and English,
Yeah,
yeah.
sure. You can mix both. No worries.
Uh, so for me, my relationship as a child with my parents ilikuwa difficult because I used to stay with my grandmother. She
Mm,
was the mother I knew.
mm.
Yes, I had a mother, but she was never there. And also, as a child, as a character, I was very jovial. Nah, Neza Sama, I was a happy kid. But all of a sudden, things really changed after my grandma passed away, because
Oh,
she was the one who I knew like her mother and all that. Yeah.
she passed away. Like, what really happened? Like, you felt lonely, or you felt like there's no one you can go to and cry to, and you had your issues as a girl child, or what was it?
Yeah, so things like that, because she was the mom,
Mm,
and when she passed away, I felt completely lonely. Now I got lost. Let me say just that nearly get lost because sikukuwa na mtu mwingine I could run to as a mother. She was there to provide for me. She was there to help me in everything. Whatever I needed, she used to provide and everything. So when she loved me,
mm,
na ile love alikuwa ananipatia, because she was the only one I knew who really loved me.
mm.
Na she didn't want anything in return of that love. So yeah, it happened that way. Na since then I think hapo ndo nilipoteza njia.
Oh, cause for me, I think I've seen you grow from way from childhood, and I think your your situationship started when you got to Form 1. That is
Yeah.
when you got your first baby. So
Mm-hmm.
how did that happen? Like, what was, yeah, like, how did it happen?
So as I explained,
Mm.
when to you inaweza kuwa from form 1, but I got pregnant when I was going to form 2, but
Oh, Form 2.
my situation, yeah, nikienda form 2.
Oh, Form 2. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can remember. Yeah, Form 2.
Yeah, so my situation venye nilikwambia, when my grandma passed, I got lost. So during that time nilikuwa class 8. So I had no one. During that, and the reason I think I got pregnant was I was looking for the love that my grandma used to give me na sikupata kwa mtu. Na venye that boy ama that guy approached me and showed me that love, nili feel connected to him because hiyo ndo kitu nilikuwa natafuta.
Oh, so for you, you
So
did. Sorry, continue.
you were saying, so for me?
Oh, I was saying, so for you, basically, it was the void. So anyone who tell
Yeah.
you they love you, definitely, it was a to go person, right?
Yeah, no, it wasn't that anyone, because I was looking of certain kind of the love,
Person, yeah.
that, yeah, the love that doesn't need anything else. If he gives me that love without asking of anything, I was okay with it, because that was the kind of life I was looking for. Someone who cared for me, someone who showed concern about me without even getting to tell him that I'm facing this or that, because that was the thing I had with my grandma. So ilikuwa to fill the void that ama to look for that love specifically that I was looking for in my
Uh,
grandma, because when she passed away, like, I never knew what death was, but since then ili come to kunihit that she's never coming back and I won't get the same kind of love she has for me.
and when you were like that Jama, that guy, like initially, did he make you feel? Did he kind of fill the void? Ama it was just
Yeah,
infatuation.
he kind of, he
Oh,
really
it's
did.
oh.
Yeah,
Because I also remember during that time is when you went to Cusco. I don't know if you're running away from something or you're running away from anyone.
yeah. During that time, because I met him when I was in Form 1, we
Mm,
started the relationship. Now, around October, that's when I got pregnant. Now, me going to Costa was running away from my family because I was pregnant. I didn't know how to tell them.
mm,
Many issues came up. Yeah, so That's why I went in Costo to go. And also going to Costo, he had gone there before to, because I told him I was pregnant and he didn't back out. He supported me
Oh,
and was okay with
wow.
it. Yeah, so he went in Costo like before me. So I was going to meet him there. Yeah. So that was running away from the situation or the criticism from the family and all that.
Oh, nice. And then you came back. So what made you come back to Nairobi during that
Uh,
time?
so when I went to Costo, we had a few because I stayed there like for the for a few months, almost a year. Then things started falling out because tulikuwa hustlers. Hata yeye alikuwa tu ni job, mi niko pregnant, no going to work or things like those. So kind of the life wasn't bad, but it was a bit tough. So he started wearing off and having kind of other relationships.
Mm.
So that made me feel bad. And also at that time, didn't give birth. So I just told my family to come pick me up. Yeah. And also my child was sick, so I needed support from other people
Mm.
in helping me to raise the kid.
Oh, that's nice. And then what happened during that time? Because for the second pregnancy, was it after high school or was it within high school? It was after
Yeah,
form
after
four,
high school.
or after high school.
Yeah,
But
after high school.
you're
Yeah.
still a teenager. You're not like over 20. You're not past 20 years yet.
No, I was not past 20. I gave birth to my son was I was 20 years actually.
Oh, it was 20.
20 I think no.
No, it was 18 or 19.
No. I gave birth to my daughter when I was 17. My
And
son
then
I
yes,
gave birth when I was 22.
oh, 22. Oh, for that big, because for that now it was not teenage pregnancy. But do you think
Yeah.
was it out of want, or still was it still for your second pregnancy? Was it still because you're still looking for that void inside that your grandmother left, or was it because you wanted to, or because you're ready to settle down? Because I think if for some people they'll think 22, getting pregnant at 22, you're kinda young. So was it because you wanted
Yeah.
to settle, or because you're still looking for that void?
Now, for me, I think getting pregnant because all my pregnancy were not planned; they just appeared. So for me, the pregnancy was the kind looking for to fill that void because I realized that I can fill the void through finding someone who can love me. So trying to find that love made me also get pregnant. So I was trying to fill the void of and also I looked up to the men as parents because I was looking for that kind of love, someone to care for and
Yes,
really love me like a child. Yeah,
your brother Eugene. He really supported you.
Markers in
Oh
between.
yeah, he really supported you during that time. So how was it for you seeing that person? Because for him, he was not judgmental on your pregnancy because he took you in, as in he
No,
supported you throughout. How did that feel?
well, I can say, as I told him last time, he's a miracle from God. Because without him, I don't know if I could have pulled everything out. Because during my first pregnancy, after coming back with a child, he was really there to support me both physically, mentally,
Yeah, true.
and also financially.
Yeah,
So
true.
he was really a good person who helped me overcome all the depression because I was really depressed and also because by the way he was the person who realized that I was looking for that love that my grandma was had left inside me because one day he found me looking at my grandma picture and he told me that yes, my grandma is gone, but I should move on with my life and just not let my life disappear or go away like that. So for having him in my life is total a blessing to me because for both pregnancy he has been there through it all.
Yes.
Yeah.
And can you say also, like lack of not having a father, like not having a father figure, like someone you can call dad, also kind of cost
Yeah.
it, kind of cost you
Yeah.
wanting that love from maybe someone different from you, like the opposite sex or something of that
True.
sort. Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice. So, what can you tell the teenagers out there who are pregnant and their parents who have teenagers who are pregnant?
Well, I can say before, also for pregnancy, like for me, mine could have been actually prevented because when my grandma passed, if I had people who came in and supported me as I was going through all that, because when she passed away, I was left alone. No one came in. No one knew that this was what I was going through. Because also when I got pregnant, no one knew because no one was buying pads for me and things
That's
like
true.
those. So for what I can say to parents is they should give total love to their kids, whether male figure or female figure, because one thing in life, the way you showed your kid that you're there to support them, to love them, and to be there for them, actually will bring an impact to their life, not chasing other kind of love out there. And also for those teenagers that are already pregnant, for some they tend to do abortion, for some they tend to maybe keep the child or that put for adoption. So what I can say to teenagers is first abortion is not a nice thing to do because for me, if I did abortion, the strength that I get now to do everything that I do are from my kids, and they give me all the strength that I need and the love that I need. So for teenage out there, pregnancy years during teenagehood is very difficult and tough because you're still a kid, you don't know how to raise a kid yourself, and there are many challenges that may come within during that pregnancy time and being a mother. So for them, what I can say is they take courage. Also, they need to have hope in God and faith because God is always there for all of us and He's our biggest support.
Yeah.
And for parents who have teenagers who are pregnant, all I can say to them is don't neglect them, don't criticize them because it has already happened, and also be there to support them because they really do need that at that time because they're also kids, they don't know anything, but you're a parent and you know what is a child and how to raise a child. You need to comfort them and also bring them to, yes, you should let them know that they've done wrong, but not criticize or distance yourself from them.
Wow, that's deep. That's deep. So thank you, my dear, for allowing me to record you and to participate in this program. I hope teenagers out
No
there will
problem.
be able to learn a few steps here and there, and also for parents, like there's a need that
Yeah,
your kid needs. They're not saying it, but it's up to you to discover it. Because if for you
true.
someone discovered that you're lost when your grandmother went, at least there could be a difference in whatever happened, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
total difference.
yeah, true, true. So asante
Yeah.
mama. Thank you.
Asante pia. Thank you, too.
Okay.
You're a teenager and you're going through all this, your parents not understanding you, and all this behavior change that people are not understanding you. Please comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. And let's build one another and let's help teenagers become better human beings. And also let's help parents understand their teenagers.